やりきれませんね。寂しい葬式だ。
Opposed to all the happy funerals. Reichwein now feels like he failed as Richard's psychiatrist, and Gillen tries to comfort him, while the angels sing from the heavens above.
彼を探し出せば全てが解ける可能性がある。
ドクター・テンマ。
おかしいとは思いませんか、先生。これはただの事故じゃない。
Then he works out while having flashbacks to other events, like some woman yapping at him for honestly irrelevant plot setup for later. This guy, who mentions fingerprints, which would also be a fantastic way of finding Johann, by the way, and the continuation of the scene from before. Why is it edited like this? Because they could.
ラッケ瓶1本。
なんで警察署で瓶のラベルを見たとき気づかなかったんだろう。また飲んでるのか。
いや、まあちょっとね。
何を飲んだ。
ウイスキー。ほらウイスキー一本やりでね。
ラッケの匂いを部屋中にプンプンさせよって。
ラッケ冗談じゃない。あんな国産絶対飲まねえ。飲むなら本場のスコッチ。これ決まり。
It would have been way better to have that scene earlier, so that the audience could have figured it out alongside him, but Naoki probably didn't even think of that before. He then almost gets assassinated at the subway and chases his assailant down. I guess this is why we had the training scene, because he sure doesn't look like a capable runner. So I guess I actually kinda like that subversion. Well, a runner he may be, but not much of a fighter, so he gets the shit kicked out of him. Or at least he does until he decides to drop his backstory unpromptedly to explain why he suddenly stopped losing. Now, that is quality writing.
こっちとは国境警察で鍛え上げたんだ。なんで私を突き落とそうとした。
知らねえよ。
元警察医をなめんなよ。
頼まれたんだよ。
誰に。
でかい男に。
でかい男。
For you.
He then visits Richard's grave with Oblivion music in the background. He also brings him a bottle of whiskey. You know, to the guy who drank solely out of frustration and died because of alcohol. Kinda fucked up, dog, but you do you. Then Tenma stands around there. Well, not like the story here was much better without him, so at least we just move from trash to trash. Eichmann interviews this prostitute about Morgoth.
あの新しい男とどっか行ったんだろ。
新しい男。
ああ、年がいもなくあのババ夢中になってさ、でかい男さ。
でかい男。
For you.
ドクター・ライヒワイン。
ようこそヘセさん。
よろしくお願いします。
どうぞ中へ。
Is Roberto stealing this appointment, or was he actually posing as his woman husband for some time? I guess the former. By the way, if you didn't recognize the voice, I wouldn't blame you. People not recognizing his voice is a trend in the show as well. He then has a rather weird chat about Roberto's made-up issues. So weird, he even left the door open. While he walks away from him, we get a shot of the locked front door, meaning he cannot flee to that, which is possibly the first instance of good visual storytelling in the whole show. Reichmann then spills water on Roberto and runs, instead of, you know, hitting him with the kettle. Or at least the cup. Tenma bails him out by trying to kill Roberto, but unfortunately he misses. The episode then ends about as abruptly as this video.